This has come together quite quickly. 8 or so weeks ago, I didn't even know if this was going to happen or when, but when a key player stepped away from the market, I decided that we should really bring everyone back together. We should make sure that people are sharing knowledge, and I really wanted to get the message across that this can still be done, and there are still people and companies out there that can do this. Big thanks to the sponsors and all the speakers today for just making this happen at such short notice.
We're in a world of finite resources. We've got to find ways of using the resources that we have better, whether that's reusing temporary bracing, whether that's repurposing existing buildings, or whether that's harvesting donor building material for reuse in totally separate structures. I think it's something that has to grow and will continue to grow.
So the best thing about the workshops is that we had a very fruitful discussion with people coming from different parts of the industry, and we've realized that it's not only structural steel reuse, but also decarbonizing the market through steel recycling. So balancing out the options, that was the main outcome.
It's a totally different level of conversation now to what it was 2 or 3 years ago. So we're now much more about the getting it done, whereas it was always the how do we do it. And with a bit of luck, that means we're just a short stride from it being part of business as usual.
I think that all engineers should be pushing for greater amounts of reuse, but be realistic in the ambition to start with. 5% is a good starting point, and we should be able to achieve that now.
I think the most important thing is to ensure that we continue to collaborate together as a wider design team in order to help make these decisions.
With the EMR pulling out of the industry, I think that's a big, that's a big problem really, and they're pulling out because of cost and that it's too complicated. So it was a good discussion there about how we can solve that problem, potentially being more selective about the steelwork that we aim to reuse. So don't say we're going to rip everything out of this building and reuse it. We're actually going to focus on the ones that are more cost effective to reuse.
We've come a long way in the last 5 years. It's great to see all the projects and their progress, proving that steel reuse is possible. There's a lot of drive in the industry for it, and I look forward to seeing more and more of it in the future.
Steel reuse isn't dead. EMR having had to close shop, there's still other people out there, and it's a widening market.
We're entering a new chapter now. We know it can be done. One thing I've been keen to do today is introduce a couple of other names into the equation so that people are aware there's more options out there than perhaps just one or two. And so there's plenty of possibility ahead for this, and it's great to hear that being a sort of common message throughout the day.